I have a quick message. So I was just thinking about how different my life is now, and how before I was so negative, and all I had negative things to say about me. I had negative things to say about people, my life, my situation, just nothing but negative stuff to say. So my life in turn was negative. And the moment that I realized that my words held weight, the moment that I realized I had power, everything that I speak has power. It holds weight. You know, it says in the Bible that the power of life and death is in the tongue. So if I'm speaking negative and I'm speaking all of this foolishness, my life in turn is going to be negative. It's going to be filled with foolishness. So I made a decision, like, no matter what situation I'm going through, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I have going on, no matter if I'm broke or if I have a little coins, no matter what it is, I'm going to speak positive. I'm going to speak like I already made it. And that in turn has created an atmosphere around me to where I'm never broke, or I could never be broke. I have money. Even if you don't have it, you have to speak as though things, you have to speak as though it exists, like you have it, and then you'll just turn around and you'll have some money, like, because you're not broke, but you're not. So I hope you get that. I want you to tell yourself, even if that situation may be dead, it's not. I want you to tell yourself, I have a house, I have money, I have my business is booming. Even if you don't have no clients, my business is booming. Because you have to speak those things. You cannot let the enemy distract you by what your situation looks like. You have to already walk as though and act as though your life is already together. Don't be naive either, you know. Still walk. Keep faith without works is dead. So you put in the work, you have faith, but you also speaking it into existence. Speak it and it shall manifest. It will. And you know, the moment that I decided that I would not say nothing negative, my life in turn, you know, some days I have bad days, I'm human, but I only show that to certain people. Everybody don't know I have bad days, because that's not who I am with them, you know. And I also want to talk about this. This is kind of like switching gears a little bit, but everybody shouldn't have access to your bad days. So you have friends that you may confide in, but that's it. You know, you confide into that person. You're not confiding into everybody, because people, again, power and death, and it lies in your tongue, lies in the things that you say. So if you let a negative person have permission to speak over your life, you're giving them permission to speak into you. And whatever they speak into you, you open the door for that. A person won't know your business if you ain't telling it. So you want to be mindful of who you're communicating with and who you allowing in, because that in turn, that's your atmosphere. You don't want everybody to have access to you in a vulnerable way. You know, everybody should know that you're down and you're sad. That's not the vibe that everybody should get from you. Give it to somebody who can hold it, who has the capacity to handle you when you're down, who has the capacity to lift you up when you are down, to remind you who you are, to remind you to speak life unto that dead situation, to remind you that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You need that person who's going to speak life into you. Everybody does not have the capacity to handle who you are. You don't even have the capacity to handle who you are, because sometimes if your visions are bigger than somebody else's vision, don't hand them your vision, because they can't handle it. They won't be able to handle it. And I want you to hand God your vision. Let the Lord make your way straight. Let him critique you. Let him build you up and strengthen you. You know, let him be the one that you confide in, because that's the only person who can handle you, because he knows who you are. Really, he knows who you are in the season that you're in, and he also knows who you'll be once you overcome it. So I just want you to watch what you say about yourself, about your situation. Watch it, you know, because I learned from it. I was just sitting here thinking about how negative I used to be, and I am nothing like that no more. And it kind of scares me, because sometimes I be wanting to say something real crazy, but I can't, you know, because I can't allow my emotions to dictate my feelings and how I feel. I can't let my emotions have control over me. I can't let my emotions tell me how to feel. I know that's crazy to say, but I want you to think about that. You can't let your emotions speak to you. What is that? You know, the enemy deals with emotions. God deals with purpose. So I want you to know that the enemy deals with emotions, God deals with purpose. The power of life and death is in the tongue. What are you speaking over yourself? Have a blessed one.